The movie starts in Tokyo. CIA agent Avery Graves is sent deep into enemy territory. Her mission: break into the home of a powerful arms dealer, Kenji Nakajima, and get a flash drive with secret information about his illegal weapons business. Avery carefully gets past strong security and reaches the target. Kenji is shocked. His safe place has been broken into. He tries to pay Avery to stay quiet, but she does not stop. Her goal is the flash drive in his safe, and she will not leave without it. At first, the mission goes well, but when Kenji's backup arrives, things get violent. Kenji escapes with the flash drive. Avery, hurt in the leg, pushes through the pain and chases after him. She fights many armed guards and will not give up. In the end, she gets the flash drive and defeats Kenji inside his mansion. After the mission, Avery goes home to a quiet life. Her husband David is there. He believes she has a normal government job in consular security. Her real work is a secret. While Avery works in secret, David works from home, managing cargo records. To celebrate their wedding anniversary, David cooks dinner. Avery wants a break from her double life and suggests going out. They drive on a road David once proposed on. He talks about a vacation they have postponed for a long time. For Avery, taking time with him feels very important. The next morning, Avery tells David to keep the weekend free. She wants real time together. While he gets ready, Avery heads to headquarters to review data from Kenji's flash drive. It reveals that Kenji's company has been supplying weapons to terrorists, and shockingly, Callie, a legendary assassin, is behind it. Jarvis notices something strange. Callie's recent hits don't match his usual pattern. He's been taking contracts from the Russian mob, targeting people he normally wouldn't. Avery digs into agency records but finds only minor killings. Nothing like Callie's usual work. Something big is brewing. Later, neighbors invite Avery and David to dinner, but she declines. They plan a weekend getaway. Back at home, Avery finds her dining room destroyed. A stranger calls. David is alive but in danger. To save him, Avery must retrieve a secret file hidden in a prisoner's fake tooth at a CIA black site. She has 9 hours. Alerting the CIA will kill David immediately. Avery contacts hacker Serena, who agrees to help. She tracks the call and gives Avery an address, but finds only David's wedding ring. Another call warns of a landmine under her. At the CIA, Avery questions prisoner Lostoka about the file Canary Black. When the tooth seal is broken, the file goes missing. Avery is now a fugitive. Director Evans warns the file could topple the government. David's phone is off, but he used an ATM and booked a flight under an alias. Avery convinces Jarvis that Callie is behind David's capture. Meanwhile, Maxfield searches her house. Avery goes to a nightclub, bribing a criminal contact, Molas, for information on foreign agents and killers, and disappears into the night. Later, hidden in one of her safe houses, Avery is ambushed. A hitman sent by her husband's kidnappers comes for her, but she reacts fast. One precise shot, and the attacker drops. His phone rings. On the line is the same voice threatening David. Avery is told her emergency cash reserves have already been taken. And worse, there's still no sign of the Canary Black file. She's running out of options, out of time, and out of leverage. The enemy doesn't care. He wants the file. Until it's in his hands, David suffers. She has just 4 hours left. In a last attempt to shift the odds, Avery sends a coded message to Jarvis, asking to meet in an open field. When they meet, she lays it all out. She kept him in the dark because the enemy seems to know her every move. But Jarvis hits her with hard facts. She's now the CIA's most wanted agent. Her home showed no signs of a break-in, and David vanished right after buying 2 plane tickets, one in her name. Avery stands her ground, claiming she's been set up. She demands to know what Canary Black really is. Jarvis finally tells her it's a classified archive of corrupt actions committed by top government officials. He urges her to surrender, saying it's her only shot at proving her innocence. But what Avery doesn't know is that Jarvis has already called in a team to arrest her on the spot. Agents move in and take her into custody. She's rushed towards CIA headquarters for interrogation and to recover the missing file. But before they get far, the convoy is attacked. A group of unidentified vehicles launches a sudden assault, trying to extract Avery by force. When Avery wakes up from the crash, chaos surrounds her. She escapes the wreck, grabs a weapon, and opens fire on her attackers. One by one, she takes them down. But when she sees the face of the man she just killed, she freezes. It's Nicholas, her quiet, friendly neighbor. Back at CIA headquarters, Jarvis learns David never arrived in Vienna and then receives a photo of Niklaus, dead. Stakes rise. David is held captive, while Abby is furious over her husband's death and blames Avery. Brev reminds her death is part of the job, but allows her to target Avery after they secure the file. Avery meets Mola and pays him for intel. Under pressure, he reveals the Kruger brothers and Callie are back, though Callie owes the Russian mob. Avery also discovers her friendly neighbor is an Austrian mercenary with no official records. In Austria, Director Evans meets NSA head Breznov. Tension rises as Evans offers cooperation, but Breznov hides his real agenda. Meanwhile, Avery uses a fake passport to sneak into Evans' hotel. She forces him to access the Canary Black file, breaking several fingers when he delays. With no time to spare, Avery contacts Serena and Jarvis. Using a human-lift drone, she infiltrates PLK Technologies, retrieves the file, and escapes amid alarms. The drone crashes, but Avery survives and meets Serena. They discover the file isn't corruption evidence. It's a cyber weapon capable of shutting down the internet and collapsing nations. Avery now focuses on saving David, sending a final message to Jarvis to track her phone. She rushes to a phone booth in Gajiva Alley but arrives too late. The call goes unanswered. Suddenly, someone stuns her unconscious. At CIA HQ, Director Evans orders a full citywide search for Avery using all surveillance tools. Everyone connected to Avery or Callie is watched. Breve locks the virus behind strong firewalls and threatens the world during a global summit. Every nation must pay 1% of its GDP, or he will release the virus. He demonstrates his seriousness by targeting Singapore. Maxfield confronts Evans, who reveals Canary Black was created by the US as a top-secret cyber weapon. So secret even the president doesn't know. They must find its source quickly. Jarvis tracks Avery's phone but is ambushed and killed by Breve's men. Avery wakes to Breve explaining his plan, a silent cyber war to hurt millions. She begs to see David, but Breve shoots him and orders Abby to kill him too. At the summit, panic spreads as leaders scramble to pay the ransom. David fights back, killing Abby, and finally reveals the truth. He gave Breve the lead on Canary Black because he owed the Russian Mafia. He confesses he never meant to hurt Avery and admits he is Callie, the assassin she had been chasing. Now, David wants a second chance. Meanwhile, the CIA struggles to track the hackers. Signals keep moving, and many countries blame the US for the crisis. Evans orders a team to find Jarvis's last known location. Avery is devastated to find Jarvis dead, but the mission isn't over. Nearby, a wounded David shuts down the facility's power grid. Avery storms Breve's command center, fighting fiercely. She stops the transfer just in time, defeating Breznov and saving the day. She reunites with David, who wants a fresh start, but Avery silently returns her wedding ring. Too much has changed. Soon, Evans and soldiers arrive. David escapes into the night, leaving hope for the future. Avery is questioned by Evans, who is furious and ready to punish her. But Elizabeth enters, revealing she outranks him. Calmly, she offers Avery a choice: join MC6, a top-secret unit for critical missions, and have all charges dropped, or refuse and face life in prison. At the end, Avery walks alone down a quiet street full of memories. She goes to the old bridge, where David once asked her to marry him. On the railing, she finds their wedding ring, left there as if waiting for her. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video.